Hey traders, welcome to WeTradeWaves weekly forex forecast. First of all, we would like to take a moment and say thank you. WeTradeWaves channel has hit a milestone of 30k subscribers, and it wouldn't have been possible without your support. So keep liking and keep commenting. In this special video, we have a lot to cover. So those of you who are new, subscribe and let's get started. DXY, for this one, dollar is still under pressure. Market went down from here, we broke this low, we've got this up wave. Another down wave to break this low, and then we are going up again. So even with this downtrend, we started to lose momentum. Anytime market will break a low, we will look for buy setups. Now, remember this, market will be going only in three phases: uptrend, downtrend, or consolidation. Wave analysis will give you the edge when this uptrend will be ended and when this downtrend will be ended. Alright? After an uptrend, you can get consolidation or you can get a downtrend. Now, once you learn how to identify the first wave for an uptrend, a downtrend, or even the consolidation, or as we call it, correction, this is where you will start to see the charts differently. And this is, guys, one part of what we teach. Identifying the first wave of the structure is very important. Once you know that this is the first wave, the next steps will be more easier. Not only this, in this part, guys, you have to understand the fractal nature of the market. So you have to know when you are in a major trend or minor trend. Alright? Wave analysis can give you the edge and you can understand the fractal nature of the market, which is also a very important factor to understand the structures. Now, if this is a downtrend and we still have pressure on dollar because of inflation, and this is also what Fed was mentioning, they said that there will be no sharp change in monetary policy until the year end. So if that's the case, dollar is still under pressure. Now, if you are confused that dollar is under pressure, why you are looking for this buy? If everyone is selling, this is what you should do. And this is not only because of this. Market makers, they won't let you be in with them in this downtrend. Alright? In terms of structure, we can see this as an ending structure for an up wave. What we will do? Any sell setup, we will ignore it here. We will not go for any sell setup until we get a complete structure, a complete corrective pattern that we know. So if dollar will be going to the upside, we will be in the buy. If dollar will drop from here, we will not sell it. Alright? If any one of you is in the sell, you keep moving your stops and let market takes you out. Those who are not in, we do not suggest you to sell it from these levels. Even if we see it going one push down to break this low before this up wave, we will not go for this sell. We are only looking to buy this. Even I'm not supposed to share this with you here, this one might be the last wave of a corrective structure or the first wave of a bigger corrective structure. Why we can see that market is going to the upside? Like I said, they don't want you to be with them in the sell. Once you get in, if they give you like this corrective structure, another push up, majority of retail traders will be in this buy. And if we can track this and we see this as a correction, another drop to come. I will not go, guys, into too much details on what is the structure, what is the ending structure here. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this has nothing to do with the internals of ending diagonal. We see charts and we see wave analysis differently. Anyway, like I said, I just went for this brief explanation because this is a special video. Now, those who are asking about the difference between YouTube and in-depth analysis service, all the details, guys, are on our website homepage. And this is what we mentioned, guys, in our midweek review email. I want all of you to read this. On Sunday session, T mentioned that this one can go down to break the low one more time, and it did. Also, we said for the rest of the week, DXY shows small correction downwards and then a push up probably on Friday. And this is what happened. So midweek review email is for our in-depth analysis service members. Euro dollar for this one, market went up, it gave us this down wave, and then it went back up very sharp. After this up wave, we've got a down wave, pullback, and then another down move. Most of our traders who trade euro dollar, they took this sell. So knowing what market might do next is not enough. You have to know how to trade correctly and how to maximize profits. And this is exactly what we teach. Anyway, for this one, if you would like to trade reversals, any sell setup you see, you go for it. And if you are a trend follower, you'll wait the corrective structure to go for the next buy setup, or you should wait your plan and your strategy. For us at the moment, we will look for sell setups. It's not because we would like to trade reversals, because the down wave will be bigger than the up wave if this will fall to this level or this level. Alright guys? This depends on your trading style and on your plan. This up wave is not needed for this structure. If this will continue to fall from here, some of us are already in the sell. If this will push up, let it go without us. After this up wave, we will go for the sell setups again. You have to understand that in forex trading, you are working with probabilities. So you have to know when you have a higher probability chance, when market might go next. What will give you this high probability chance is called wave analysis. Let me repeat this one more time. In all the cases, we are looking to sell euro dollar, and some of us are already in the sell. More details about the structure here will be covered by T on Sunday session. Pound dollar for this one, all of you know the story here. What happened after this down wave, after this up wave? This was a drop here, and we said last week that market might spend time here with this sideways move. Market went up sharp, we broke the top, we've got this down wave, another up wave to break the top one more time. All of this, guys, is part of the structure. Every time we get a sell setup, we go for the sell setup. Worst case scenario, break even or small loss. Alright? And do not forget the 4 outcomes. After you get in, you should only get small loss, break even, small win, or big win. Big loss shouldn't be a choice. Not only that, there are few simple rules to how to never ever break your forex trading account. Do not over-risk, do not overtrade, and never ever add to your losing position. If you only follow those 3 rules, you will preserve your capital. Now, structurally, this is ready for the down wave. If market will continue to the downside next week, corrective structure, another drop. We can see that this uptrend started to lose momentum. So what we will do for pound dollar? We will look for sell setups. Noting that a big upwave is still expected. But before this upwave, we have to see a corrective structure and a complete corrective pattern before we go for the next buy setup. Let me remind you here about the bigger picture. This is the daily chart for pound dollar. And we are still expecting pound dollar to break this top. Once this top is taken, any sell setup we get, we will go for it. Alright guys, at the moment, in lower time frames, we are looking for sell setups. After the sell setups, we will look for buy setups one more time. No matter how you label it, this is what market is doing most of the times. Understanding the fractal nature of the market behavior, and retail traders' footprints is very crucial to succeed in forex trading. On Wednesday, this is what we sent in our midweek review email. Pound dollar looks like it will crawl up once more and then fall hard. This is exactly what market did. Coming back to 4 hours, this is what we can see next for pound dollar. How far this might go and what is the structure that we are waiting for, all of this will be covered on Sunday session. Regarding June course, we have started accepting payments. And once you make the payment, you will be added to our private Slack group and you will receive instructions on how to access the course materials in order to be ready for the live and practical sessions. And remember this guys, the guidance through the live sessions is a next level guidance. Aussie dollar for this one, we've got this down wave, we've got this up move, and now we are within a corrective structure. we are not convinced that this is enough as a correction. So we can see that Aussie dollar will spend some time here within this consolidation. Now, this down wave, it can go all the way down to break this low and this low, and it will still be part of the corrective structure. After this down wave, we will look for our buy setups one more time. So for Aussie dollar, if you are not in, wait this buy setup to go for this wave. Those who are already in, you move your stops and let market unfold. All of you know that we have started accepting payments for June course, and we did a live session on Thursday for our private group members. On that session, we taught them strategy 2 and strategy 3, and that session was recorded. So all of you who will join us, you will get access to this session. So if anyone of you is in the sell from these levels, you move your stops and you let market unfold. Because if this turns out to be a corrective structure for another drop, you will be in a very good trade. Now, worst case scenario is small win or big win. And that shift, guys, from consistent losing money to how to manage profits is a different story. Dorian, for this one, we said last week after this upwave, we are looking for our sell setups and we can see dollar yen moving down. If you are in the sell, you move your stops or you take profits. Why? Because this one might correct here before the next wave. So if you are selling, you can take profits or move stops. It's up to you. From here we said up, market went up. From here we said down, market went down. New Zealand dollar for this one, last week we were here and we said corrective structure, one more push up, and this upwave it might go up to break this top and the previous one. We've got this corrective structure and we've got this upwave. After this top, market started to fall. And we said in our midweek review email, New Zealand dollar looks more down for the rest of the week. And market went down, it gave us a corrective structure, it went back down. Those of you who took this buy, this must have been a profitable trade or a break-even trade. No loss in this one. And those of you who took the sell, now you should be in profits. Pound yen for this one, market is going to the upside, and now we started a down move. If this turns out to be a corrective structure, another fall. Now, for this one, guys, those who are in the sell, you move your stops and do not take profits. Alright? Let this be a break-even trade or big win. Market is ready for the fall. Internally, we can see corrective structure for one last push up. Let me repeat this. It's not it can go up or it can go down. We are biased to the downside and we will only look for sell setups. Even if market will push up here for the last upwave, we will not go for this buy. Now, if you would like to trade it, you go for it. For us, we will not take the buy setup. Any sell setup we see, we will go for it. We have a higher probability chance that market might push one more time to the upside. And we will be more than happy to not go for this trade. If market will go to the upside, we'll go for the sell one more time. Is that clear? Do not jump in, do not over-risk, and do not over-trade. Use our analysis as an additional tool to your system. And what we are sharing here is only the direction. Anyway, even for this one, let me show you the daily chart and what we are expecting next. On the midterm, we can see pound yen going up to break this top one more time. But before breaking this top, we can see it going down under this low, and then another up wave. This is the wave that we are waiting for. Any small push up here, we will ignore it. And because this is a special video, this is the structure that we are waiting for here. A down wave, another up move. What if this one will continue to the upside from here? Let it go without us. Yes, oil for this one, market went down, it gave us a corrective structure, it went back down. We set from here, another push up. And this up wave, it can go up to break this top and this top. After this up wave, we've got a sell setup and market dropped. Some of our traders get in exactly from here. And team mentioned on last Sunday session, after this top, you can take profits. So some of our members get in this buy and some of them get in this sell. Do you want to see the proof? Look at this. joining a community of great traders will give a huge push to your learning process. Anyway, coming back to US Oil, corrective structure here, another down wave. Gold for this one, we are looking for sell setups. Market went down, it gave us corrective structure, it went back down, and then it went back up. If you are wondering why gold is moving up, whenever you have inflation or uncertainty, investors will go for gold. But we won't buy it until we see our setups. What is the setup that we are waiting for? We are waiting a big drop before any up wave. And this is the wave that we will trade. One more time. What if this one will continue to the upside? Let it go without us. It's not we get in without stop loss, we jump in and we lose the account. We know exactly when to enter, how much we are willing to risk. Worst case scenario is small loss, best case scenario is big win. So this combination, guys, of wave analysis, market structures, order blocks, smart money concept, trends, and all our knowledge is a powerful system that will definitely help you if you learn it correctly. Now, if you are making money from YouTube and from Sunday sessions, do not join us. One more thing, guys, if you think wave analysis is only for swing traders, no, it's not. Wave analysis will help you if you are a scalper, swing trader, or a position trader. Dollar CAD for this one, we are biased to the upside. And any new low will be the potential last low. Some of you get in this buy, this must have been a small win or break even. So even if you are wrong in your analysis, you can get out for break even and not small loss. And small loss is not a big deal. Alright? No matter what the market will do, we'll be looking for our buy setups only. What if this one will drop again? We'll look for buy setups again. Big waves are coming soon, guys, on most of the charts. So I want all of you to be ready. As example, on Sunday session we are sharing trades of the week, right? You remember Pound New Zealand trade? And I want all of you to watch this short on our YouTube channel. On our midweek review email, we also mentioned about Dollar Swiss and CAD Swiss. So if we see any potential trade setup, we will give you an update in the midweek review email. Not only this, I showed you US Oil trade by one of our moderators. And also in our private Slack group, we shared 2 trades this week. EuroCAD buy and CAD Swiss down. This is EuroCAD and this is CAD Swiss. So wave analysis only works if you learn it correctly. Anyway, coming back to Dollar CAD, we will look for buy setups only, even if market will break this low. Euro Yen for this one, all of you guys remember what we said here, right? We said we are expecting yen pairs to go up, and then they went up. Last week we said we are expecting yen pairs to go down. Do you remember this? If you remember what we said last week regarding yen pairs, give us a thumbs up. Euro Yen went down, it gave us a corrective structure, it went back down. What next? We have a possibility for another push up for this one. So those who are selling, you move your stops. Silver for this one, we've got this down wave, we've got a corrective structure, another down wave. What next for this one? We are in an uptrend. Any corrective structure here, we will go for buy setups again. We would like to see a bigger corrective structure before the next buy setup. Bigger picture for silver, guys, it will reach 40 to 50 levels. Alright? We might not get a chance to enter from 20 again. So any corrective structure here, it might be a valid setup to go for the buy again. Those of you who trade silver, you go for the sell setups for now. After the completion of this structure, which might be more complex than you think, we'll go for the buy setups again. Bitcoin for this one, we've got this down wave, we've got this corrective structure, another down wave. And then here, China announced the restriction, and Bitcoin dropped to 30 levels. Those who invested from here, this was not a bad decision, right? Remember, investment means your stop loss should be at 0. And investing means you should risk no more than 10% of your equity. So this drawdown should not be a big deal. If you are over-risking, this is a different story. If you are putting all your money in one single asset, this is a different story. If you are investing wisely, this drawdown is not a big deal. Some people sold their houses here and they bought Bitcoin. This is too sad. And few companies, they bought Bitcoin from here. Anyway, what next? We can see that Bitcoin will spend some time here within this sideways move and then a push up to come. Again, if you want to invest from these levels, no more than 10% of your equity. Now, if you will buy here and you'll put stop loss under this low, market can go down to break this low and then up again. Now is the time for the Forex trading tip. If you are losing money, stop trading right now and go to a learning process. Never give up. You can do it. If we can do it, you can do it. With that note, I wish you a successful trading week. Thanks for watching. We hope that you learned something new. Subscribe, give us a thumbs up. This is very important. Leave a comment. Stay safe, trade with care, and see all of you next week.